everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be taking you along with me, showing you what I typically eat in a day when trying to heal leaky gut. Keep in mind that I'm much farther along in my journey than some of you may be, so some of the foods that I eat in this video you might not be able to have. This is also what I personally eat. Everyone's different, so everyone should be eating and avoiding different things, but I still want to take you along, hopefully give you some meal ideas, show you what I would typically eat, and I hope you enjoy. So for breakfast, we always start off with a smoothie. That is pretty much what we always do. Smoothies are extremely easy to digest and therefore really fantastic for healing the gut. So as you can see, there is a ton of spinach, like 8 or 9 cups of spinach. This is gonna be for my whole family though. There's about 1 cup of frozen raspberries, lots and lots of chia seeds. I did some water, and I added this green juice, maybe about 1 cup or half a cup of this. It's organic green juice. This is I actually got from Costco. It's really good. I'll show you the ingredients in the back. There's just mint, cucumber, apple, kale, lettuce, celery, lemon, and it's all organic. There's apple in it, so it's a little bit sweet. There's 10 grams of sugar for 1 cup. So for my entire family, I did about 3/4 cup, maybe 1 cup, something like that. So it's not too much sugar for each individual. Okay, sorry about all the noise in the background. It's the kids, they're crazy in the morning. But I did add some of this new multi-collagen from Ancient Nutrition. This stuff is incredible. So they sent me a bunch of their new flavors to try out. And I love them all, but I used today the strawberry lemonade. I did about 2 scoops for my family. I'll get it to focus here a little better. So strawberry lemonade, this is multi-collagen, so there's collagen from egg, chicken, beef, fish. It's amazing. So you're gonna get the well-rounded, I guess, benefits from the multi-collagen, because each collagen has like a different, I guess, strong suit. So some are better for gut integrity, some's better for skin integrity, and then you have joints and nails and hair. So each of these are gonna cover some of that rather than just focusing on one, if that makes sense. So I add this to help with the gut. And also for hair, skin, nails, which is amazing. Like my nails grow like crazy when I take collagen. So I added about 2 scoops of this and then 2 scoops of this one. This is a cucumber lime. This one tastes amazing as well. They use natural stevia leaf to sweeten it, so it's like naturally sweetened, not processed or anything. It's fantastic. So if you guys do want to purchase this, you can head to the description box. There is a link with a discount code, sorry, for 20% off. So I just wanted to share that with you, but I did add 2 scoops of each. So you can see it's at the top. I'm gonna just blend this up super quick, and this is gonna be our super simple cleansing breakfast that's really good for healing the gut. Hey, so I'm hiding out in my room with my little lady. I just want to quickly touch on something in terms of healing leaky gut. So I've said this many times, but I do feel the need to say it again because I do have new followers every day. I want to stress that whatever I do or anyone else does personally in their journey to heal leaky gut or their autoimmune condition, whatever they're trying to work on, everyone is individual and everyone's unique, and what they do might not work for you. So I get people asking me all the time why I eat certain foods while trying to heal my gut, but they can't. And to be honest, my degree of leaky gut is definitely not going to be as bad as yours, probably because I've been working on mine for over a year. So I'm at the stage now where I can eat more things than a lot of you probably can or should. So I just wanted to touch on this, like some of the things that I am going to be eating in this video, or even in my other videos. You have to do your own research or seek out help to figure out exactly what you need to do personally, because like I said, everyone's different. Everyone has different nutrient deficiencies and imbalances. So not everyone should follow the same diet or protocol. So for healing leaky gut, the main thing is that you just want to avoid the main trigger foods. So things that, like gluten, sugar, anything that causes inflammation, so bad oils, things like that, all should be avoided. Then you want to focus on just consuming a lot of healing and nourishing foods and building foods. So things like bone broth and collagen, aloe vera gel, L-glutamine. Then you want to do like probiotics, and then you want to do soothing foods that are going to be super easy to digest and soothing on the gut. So like butternut squash soups, bone broth soups, smoothies because they're pretty much pre-chewed, things like that. Just anything that's easy to digest, steamed vegetables. I do some grain while trying to heal my gut, but I always make sure I soak mine for 24 to 48 hours. I just make sure that everything I'm consuming is really easy to digest. I take my digestive enzymes, chew them well. So this is what works for me. But like I said, some people might have to be completely grain free. Sorry, my little girl's being bad, so I'm just taking some stuff from her. Don't touch that, that's mommy's. you will, some of you might actually have to go 100% grain-free, especially if you have major damage to your gut. So like I said, everyone's different. Because I am farther along, I do eat things that, like, I do consume some sugar here and there, like maple syrup and honey and stuff like that, that some of you probably shouldn't if you're trying to heal your gut. So just wanted to share that as kind of like a disclaimer, because I know I'm gonna get questions on it. Every time I post what I eat in a day, people say, oh, I thought you're not supposed to eat that if you have psoriasis, or you're not supposed to do this. And it's like, well, I don't actually have psoriasis right now. I had it, so I eat different now than I would have in the past. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, let's just get to the next meal. I am just having a matcha. I had my smoothie about an hour ago, so I took some supplements. I'm having this matcha now. It's a little bit cold because I made it about 20 minutes ago and just put the kids down for a nap. So I am having this, and it's just, the recipe's on my Instagram, but it's pretty simple. It's just gelatin, coconut milk, water, and matcha. So I love this. It's super good for energy. It's alkalizing. The gelatin is great for healing the gut. Super delicious. So I'm gonna chug this back. Also, I made this cake. It is not technically gut friendly. I guess for certain people it is. For me, because it's paleo and there's lots of collagen and stuff in there. So the recipe will be on my Instagram. But like I said, for some it probably isn't gut friendly for them. But for me, it actually is. It's completely sugar free, but there is banana. So that's where the gut might come in if you have candida or something like that. So anyways, recipe will be on my feed for those who can have it. But it's a coffee cake, sugar free, absolutely delicious. I am having a lunch now. So I have a miso soup. It's organic miso soup with some coconut. You can see some organic mushrooms, and then there's also some organic sprouted tofu. I don't eat tofu often, but when I do, it is organic and sprouted. Tastes super delicious. It's like an Asian soup. I also threw in a little bit of seaweed in here. I was going to add the cognac noodles, but I ran out. So it's just this for today. There's a little bit of hot sauce in here as well, the Yai's Thai. So it's like a paleo hot sauce. So this is gonna be my lunch. Super nourishing. Miso is fantastic for the gut because it's fermented. It's just amazing. So this tastes really good. This is great if you're a vegan and looking to heal your gut. So forgot to film before I dug into this, but I took a slice of this cake just to try it out. It's delicious. The recipe will be on my Instagram, but pretty much it's just the cold brew collagen from Ancient Nutrition. So again, lots of collagen. I also use some of the bone broth protein that has mocha. So if you have like adrenal fatigue or autoimmune, usually you're not supposed to have coffee because it's acidic and the caffeine strains the adrenals, but I have it and I have no problem with it once in a while. And then there's no sugar, there's just mashed bananas, and then there's almond flour, a little bit of brown rice flour. That's pretty much it, like very basic. There are also eggs in here. But overall, this is still a good cake if you do have leaky gut. There is no added sugar except the bananas. However, if you have candida overgrowth, I suggest not having this cake because of the bananas. But my candida's gone now. I'm just working on actually sealing up the gut again. So this actually works really well for me. Tastes delicious, looks beautiful. So maybe save this recipe until you can have it, but definitely head to my Instagram to check it out. Hey, so I'm about to just prep dinner, and I wanted to show you kind of like a hack, I guess, that I use if I don't buy organic produce, because you still want to remove pesticides. So I'm going to show you what I do. So I just take a bowl and I put the vegetables that I want to like wash or soak. These are not organic because I can't find organic Brussels sprouts at my store all the time. So I put the non-organic veggies in a bowl, fill it up with water. I fill it up with very alkaline water. So this is actually 11.5. And what it does is it actually pulls a lot of the pesticides out. If you can't get alkaline water from like a water ionizer, you can make your own by adding a few tablespoons or teaspoons even of baking soda. Sorry, it's my kids in the background, but add some baking soda and soak them for about ½ hour in the baking soda water, and then just rinse it really well and then steam them up or cook them however you like. So it's just a really good way if you can't always afford to buy organic produce or whatever, just soak them in some alkaline water. It doesn't get rid of everything, but it gets rid of a lot, and just make sure that they're submerged in the water. And I let it sit for ½ hour, but you can even do like an hour. They can just sit on the counter, and then when you're ready to cook them up, I just take them, rinse them in like a sieve or a strainer, and they're good to go. So yeah, you don't need to do this for all your veggies, just the ones you're not buying organic, but you can do it for lettuce or herbs, really anything. I usually tend to do it on like Brussels sprouts, and that's actually the only vegetable I usually buy not organic, because the most other stuff I can find organic. You don't need to do it for like avocado or anything like that because it has like a skin on it. So more veggies that you're gonna eat the whole thing, like a Brussels sprout or a lettuce. It's okay, it's okay. Anyway, so give this video a thumbs up if you like tips like this. So with the sausage and the Brussels sprouts, we're also doing sweet potato mash or mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna, these are not organic, but I always take the peel off if they're not organic. Organic sweet potatoes are way too expensive around here. But I am going to steam these, and then I'm gonna put them in a blender with some garlic and olive oil and stuff to do the mashed potato. We prefer it like this than just regular potatoes. We love sweet potatoes. This is really good for the gut as well. And when you do something that's like mashed or pureed, like I said, it's so much easier to digest and absorb, hence gut healing. So we always try to incorporate something that is pureed in our meal. So I make it a little bit more liquidy than thick. Super yum. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, and I just cut them into like little 1 or 2 inch pieces, and then they steam much quicker that way. So I soaked the Brussels sprouts, then popped the chicken sausages in the oven, chopped up sweet potato, threw them in the steamer. By the time that was done, my Brussels sprouts were ready, so I rinsed them and also threw them in the steamer. And dinner's pretty much ready. So from like start to finish in terms of prepping, it took maybe 10 minutes tops, not even, like probably 5. And then cooking time is gonna be about ½ hour. And that's literally it, then we're done. We just chop up the sausage, throw some Brussels sprouts on our plate with some salt and olive oil, and I just puree the sweet potato with some garlic, salt, pepper, and put some salad on our plate, and we're done. So all our meals are like this. Super simple, done extremely quick, because I just don't have a lot of time, and I don't like spending a lot of time in the kitchen on a meal. But so nourishing. So I'm trying to show you how simple it is to actually make something nutritious. So things like smoothies, soups, what I'm making for dinner, all super, super simple recipes, but extremely nourishing, packed with nutrients, and very affordable. Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes, all that's really cheap. And you don't have to use breakfast or chicken sausage. You could do salmon if you want. You could do a type of fish. You could do chicken. You could do turkey breast. Anything you want, but just anything that is like packed with vegetables, sort of pureed like a mash or something for dinner is going to be so good at healing, so good for healing the gut. So there's just one more thing I wanted to quickly touch on in this video. I get questions all the time from you guys saying that you just found out you have leaky gut and candida overgrowth and you want to start healing your gut right away. What I always recommend is, if you have leaky gut and you know you have leaky gut, don't just start to try to heal your gut right away, because you're going to be wasting a lot of money and time on supplements and efforts of cooking your food. What you need to address first is your candida. You can't heal your gut. It's impossible until candida is gone and you rebalance that, gut bacteria. So in this video, you see me eating some carbs, like some fruits and things like that, like the cake. That's because my candida is gone, and now I'm working more on like resealing up my gut. And you can eat carbs and stuff when you're trying to heal your gut, as long as they're just clean carbs. But when you are focusing on candida, I do recommend eating lower carb. So because of that, like I said, not everything in this video will be beneficial for you or that you should eat if you do have, kids are always calling me, but if you do have candida. So keep that in mind. Don't just like run with this video and say she had sweet potatoes, so I'm gonna have them, because if you have candida, that might affect you. So I hope that makes sense. I just want to keep putting these disclaimers in the video, because I have a lot of new followers who just don't know and haven't heard me talk about this before, and I don't want you guys just taking what I'm doing and kind of running with it before assessing your situation first, because like I said in the beginning, everyone is different and has different needs. So while I'm waiting on dinner to cook, I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna snack on a couple of these dates. These are fresh dates, so these are like the not dried ones. So good and crunchy, much lower in sugar than like regular medjool dates because they're not dried. My sister actually got these for me from a Lebanese store, so I'm not sure if everyone can find them or not, but super yum if you can. Such a good option if you're looking for lower sugar while healing the gut, and super high in fiber and vitamin C. So fantastic. Try them if you haven't, because they're so good. So here are the sweet potatoes. Sorry, it's steaming up the lens, but I just add them in here while they're hot. It's the best time to puree. I threw in some garlic, salt, and olive oil. I do not measure, it's all to taste. I'm gonna blend it up until it's kind of like chunky. Then I'm gonna add some coconut milk. You can also do yogurt or water, just to make it a little bit more creamy and blend it through. You could also use ghee instead of olive oil, but it's just what I had on hand. So I'm gonna blend it up. It's gonna make a nice smooth paste, and dinner is pretty much done. So this is my dinner. I have a lot of spring mix, and I actually used, instead of doing a dressing, I just did lots of the mashed potato on top, and that's kind of like my dressing, I guess. One of the chicken sausages and some Brussels sprouts. I probably will have more mashed potatoes as well if I'm still hungry, but this is my dinner. So we had dinner about an hour and a half ago. I'm about to put the kids to bed, and then I'm just gonna have one organic apple and an herbal tea, probably chamomile lavender, and that's pretty much it. I am cutting off my food earlier tonight because I am trying to intermittent fast from tonight into the morning. That gives, because I didn't do it this morning, and that gives my gut a chance to relax, repair, and heal. So definitely intermittent fasting is huge when you're trying to heal your gut. And I'm still pretty full from dinner, so an apple is going to be just perfect to get a little bit more fiber in and just holds me over, and because I'm not going to eat tomorrow until around probably 12 p.m. So that's pretty much what I eat in a day when trying to heal leaky gut. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do. It's at Marla's Healthy Life, and it's just I post a lot of gut friendly and healthy recipes and candida friendly recipes, so if you would like to follow me, head over there for some good recipes and just to see what I do day to day. But thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!